Okay, so for the first one, it's stated that measure of angle C is congruent to measure of angle D. So we know that the measure of angle C has to be equal to the expression 6x minus 5. And because of the exterior angle theorem, we know that the measure of angle ABD is equal to the measure of angle D plus the measure of angle C. So now we're going to use substitution and put the measure of angle ABD as equal to 11x plus 1. That will be equal to 6x minus 5 plus 6x minus 5 for both of those angles. And let's simplify the right-hand side, get 12x minus 10. Then we're going to subtract 11x from both sides and also add 10 to both sides, doing both in one step. Then we get 11 is equal to x. But we're asked to find what the measure of angle C is, so I'm going to put that back in to that expression. So we get 6 times 11 minus 5. That'll give us our 66 minus 5. So we get 61 degrees. The measure of angle C is 61 degrees. So for this next one, we're using the third angles theorem. So we know that the angle S is congruent to angle Q, so therefore the measure of angle S has to be equal to the measure of angle Q. So we're going to set up the equation by using substitution. That 3x squared minus 64 is equal to 2x squared. Then we're going to get x squared by itself, or work towards that, so subtracting 2x squared from both sides. And then we're going to add 64 to both sides. We get x squared is equal to 64. So take the square root of that. So x will equal plus or minus the square root of 64. So x will equal plus or minus 8. Now, we have to find what measure of angle Q and angle S is, though. So we're going to put our answer back into the expressions and solve for each of those. So we can just use the positive value, so the positive 8, and plug that in. We had 2 times 8 squared. So it'd be 2 times 64, or 128. So then for measure of angle S, I'll plug that in. So we get 3 times 8 squared minus 64. And you're going to simplify that down to 3 times 64 minus 64. And that simplifies down to 128. So measure of angle Q is 128 degrees, and measure of angle S is also equal to 128 degrees.